right, Carson, what a season. As of right in this moment, you can say you are officially tour bound. Has that sunk in yet? What do those words mean to you?
Hadn't really sunk in, to be honest. I mean, this is what I've dreamed of my whole life, and a year ago today, I didn't ever really think, I was on the verge of quitting golf. Just to be on the Korn Ferry was a huge blessing. To win early in the season was a huge blessing, and just to have a chance to make it to the PGA Tour was huge. And so to finally get there, I can't believe it right now. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I'm just excited.
I mean, after your win, for a lot of people, we talked about this, how they think you just automatically walk up that tour card. But for you, how to keep grinding through the regular season into the finals. So what was your motivation like coming into the finals, knowing like you can win out here, you're good enough, and bringing that to the finals?
I mean, it was tough. Definitely winning early. You kind of feel like, oh, I should be good as long as I play decent the rest of the year. And unfortunately, I fell short of that. And it was kind of a weird pressure of like, feeling like you've made it, but like not yet. You still got to play golf, and I didn't make it. So fortunate to have a second chance here at playoffs, and to get it done this week after a miscut last week, but a solid Boise first one. It's huge. It's everything.
Getting your win in Panama, you're there by yourself, FaceTime the wife, but still had a special moment. So what does it mean that in this moment your wife and family get to be here to celebrate with you?
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, my brother drove up surprisingly. My parents kind of did as well. I didn't know they were driving up till last night. So it just means the world that they're here to celebrate, because they don't get to watch often. So for them to be here, and for me to to do it this final day it means the world, and I can't wait to go hug them again and celebrate.
And what did you think kind of into the week? Did you calculate the numbers or look at the standings at all, or what was your mentality in that regard?
I wish I could tell you I calculated the numbers, but I honestly deleted the app, deleted Instagram, didn't look at anything. I think it helped. I'm not sure. I feel like it definitely did today. I just knew if I shot, another 3 or 4 under like I have in the past 3 days, I was going to be good, and that was my game plan. And I wasn't trying just to make it to the PGA Tour. My goal was kind of I play to win, so I was kind of out there trying to win. And unfortunately, I fell short of that. But next best thing is PGA Tour card. So maybe first best thing. Sorry.
When you think about the season, what do you think it was that allowed you to make this happen?
I'm sorry, say that again.
When you think about the season, what was it that allowed you to make this happen on a tour of so many great players?
Yeah. At the start of the season, I didn't really have many expectations. I kind of just was happy to be out here. Was just blessed to be on the Korn Ferry Tour, and so that kind of freed me up, as in I didn't have any weird pressures of expectations. After winning in Panama, I did have some weird stresses of trying to make it to the PGA Tour, but really just being blessed that I'm out here and just trusting God with His plan. And I've been through a lot over the past 5 or 6 years with my golf journey since turning pro. So yeah, just trusting that and trusting the process.
When did you first want to be a PGA Tour player? How old were you?
Oh, probably when I was, 11 or 12 years old is when I really dropped all the other sports and was really into golf. That's probably when, just watching Tiger growing up, he was unreal and the role model, trying to be like him and on the course. And so just watching Tiger just be electric out there, and golf was cool then. So I knew then when I wanted to be on the PGA Tour.
You mentioned a year ago not being sure if this would happen. What was happening a year ago that made you think that?
Just 5 years of trying to make it on the Korn Ferry. I missed Q School 4 times, or maybe 3 times since COVID year didn't count, and just barely making it on the PGA Tour Canada. If I missed it again, I was kind of just running out of money and just running out of time and patience. Have a wife and a family to support, and so just being on the road away from family and my wife is tough. So that was kind of the reasoning of maybe quitting, but we made it through, and God's got a plan, and here we are today. So
what kept you
going? Just knowing I was good enough. I've won at every level, and my wife was always there for me. She always believed in me. She never, said, hey, you need to quit or do this or be home with me more. She always believed in me and told me, do whatever you think. So, that's really, that's it.
Was there a low point at all that comes to mind in those 5 years?
Definitely missing Q School the third time right before 2020. that I was like, man, I just missed second stage by a few shots, and I was like super defeated. And then, 2020 with all that happened, not much golf happening. I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing with my life right now. So that was a pretty low point. But making it to PGA Tour Canada and then on the Korn Ferry definitely got me out of that hole.
What advice would you give to your kind of childhood self about the journey?
Probably enjoy it more. I stress too much. I would tell myself that today. I mean, I've always been a competitor, and even my dad tells me stories of where I would be in junior golf and be nervous on the way to the course and throw up and just want it too badly and make it miserable almost. So I kind of had those feelings again this week, but just tell myself, hey, it's all going to be okay. You're a good enough golfer. Just enjoy the ride. Have fun out there. That's when you really play your best golf. So
why do you think you want it too badly at times? Why do you think that is?
Just the competitor, man. I mean, just the dream of being on the PGA Tour is a lot, and when you're really close, it feels like everything. I know it's not, and God has a plan, and I always need to trust that. That's what I fall back on. But at times it feels like that's all you have, because it feels like golf's your life. So that's why the pressure seems crazy at times.
Does this moment make all of that journey worth it?
Absolutely. I mean, this is unreal. I don't really know what I'm feeling. Just can't wait to go hug my family. Yeah, it's definitely worth it now.